Bow, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Lex Money. In today's video, I'm going to explain to all of you why the bears are officially on the wrong side of Z-Trade. Okay, happy Wednesday, my lovely, beautiful people. How is everyone feeling today? I'm sure the sentiment is shifting now. A lot of you guys are probably looking at your portfolio. It's pumped 2.5% and we're rich, baby. Now, guys, I've been getting berated in the comment section on X, posting to say that the bottom was near, / we're still going to have another leg of the bull run. A lot of people over the past month, I'm sure you would have saw it definitely, that the top's in, that 109k was the top, it's all over now. And that's simply because altcoins were down 50, 60, some of them were 70% down. Now, to be transparent with you, there was a bag that I bought a bag of Beam, right? And Beam was at 2.5 cents and it went down to half a penny, so I was down like 75%. At one point it wasn't time to panic sell, because we all know that when Bitcoin goes through the corrections, altcoins have even bigger corrections. Now, at each point in this cycle so far, the 0.5 to 0.618 fib has marked the bottom for total 3 corrections. Do I sound like a broken record? Have you been watching the videos? If you have, you would have known that I've been saying this every single video. Okay, now we're breaking out. It seems more obvious. Don't get fooled by the crowd's extreme changes in sentiment. And I start with the total 3 because that's really what we care about, guys, isn't it? You know, a lot of us, we hold Bitcoin. A lot of us, we hold ETH. The majority of us are altcoin degens. Now, you're going to see here, first retracement. Let me remove my ugly face out of the way. First retracement, boom, 0.5 fib, wicked off the 100 MA. Second retracement, we had a lovely pump up all the way, just shy of 800 billion. Retracement below the 100 MA this time, and we actually did wick below the 0.5 fib. However, we had a triple bottom in this zone, okay? 0.5 to 0.618. And now we've had our next move up to 1.16 trillion. We formed a massive falling wedge, wicked below it, but we've still closed inside the 0.5 fib. You guys can go and draw your own fibs at the end of the video. Go and use TradingView, go on Total 3, see what I'm talking about. Now, we do need to claim 865 billion to confirm the bullish breakout. So we could find a little bit of resistance here, fall back down for altcoins to 800 billion while still maintaining bullish structure. But right now at the apex, okay, it's funny because you look at these things and down here everyone thinks it's all over. The market makers are doing their job on you. Everybody gives up on the market. As soon as you break up, you go, oh my God, I wish I bought in the apex, right? You see it time after time with many different altcoins. So time's going to tell if this truly was the bottom. Maybe I get proven wrong. And if we do break down and we start to close below it, then that's when I said to you guys, I'm going to start to say, you know what? Maybe the altcoins aren't going to perform the way I thought they were going to perform. But until that happens, right now, looks like it could be the start of something fantastic. And not only that, I like to take some info from credible sources as well. It's good to see people like Reki are seeing the same thing, okay? Now, a weekly close above 250 billion. This is the top 10. So everything apart from Bitcoin, ETH, and all the top 10. A weekly close above 250 billion would likely precede a breakout rally to at least 315 billion, which is just below this high here. A weekly close would also likely confirm the bottom for altcoins. This would end the correction of a minus 55% correction, which is still a shallower correction than previous ones that we've been in, right? A 69%, a 85% correction. This time we got 55% for our altcoins as an average. Now, obviously that's all great, but we do need Bitcoin to continue its uptrend. Now, you're going to see that the MicroStrategy treasury now exceeds 506 billion, basically 44 billion at current prices. And this represents a significant concentration of Bitcoin corporate holdings, okay? So we were here for decentralization, and now, unfortunately, it looks like Bitcoin is slowly making its way to become centralized. And you guys still have the chance to be in on it as well. There's going to be a time in 5 to 10 years where we go, oh my God, I wish I just accumulated 1 Bitcoin. Okay, you guys are still having the opportunity. Yes, 86k is a lot of money. However, you can still accumulate, I think, maybe into the next bear, if you do start to put money away, if you make some decent money on your altcoin bags, you should be looking to try and enter with the big players. And while that does sound bearish for Bitcoin, because we're here for decentralization, some of you guys are here to just make a fat bag and F off, right? The majority of us are not. We're here for the long run. Michael Saylor did confirm yesterday that he's burning the keys to over 17,000 Bitcoin upon his RIP. So guys, the crypto market's not looking too bad today. Still just below 88k, right? We're still in fear. I do think a few more candles to around 90, 94k. We need to break 94k is going to be the thing that pushes us into neutral, and then we go into greed again. And I posted to say this is the final pump. Someone got at me and he was like, you don't know what you're talking about, the final pump. When I say the final pump, I don't mean the final candle, but I mean the final leg of this bull run before the inevitable bear market. And if you still don't believe there's going to be a bear market, guys, you're asking to get wrecked. Remove your emotions. And another reason why I do think there's a big move coming is because the funding rates are at lows. What are the funding rates, guys? It's the amount of money that you have to pay to keep your futures open. Usually when there's like max futures and max pumps and everyone's in mad profit, you've got to pay a lot of fees each day to keep that open. This isn't options, guys. It's not the stock market. There's no expiration date on your futures trades. You just have to keep paying it. Now, when there's basically minimal futures being opened right now, that's being represented in the fees, guys. So again, people are a little bit scared to be entering futures. You're going to start to see at max euphoria, max peaks, everybody enters into the futures market. You guys don't need to do that. You can just hold spot. We only do a few small risk trades in futures. And if you do want those, guys, we've been longing Bitcoin from 80k. And it's looking pretty good right now. Another thing that we're going to start to see is the narrative for a short squeeze. And that is because, guys, if you look on my right, there you're going to see that there's a lot of liquidity above us. This is a 3-month chart, all right? So we still have liquidity at 100k, 110k on the shorter time frame. If we do start to capture these levels of liquidity above us, then all of these bears are going to get wrecked. A lot of people are stacking up their shorts here at like 88, 89k. All it takes is a few more candles up and then boom, we've taken out all of that liquidity. People are going to start to print their longs at 100 plus k. The Bitcoin is looking pretty good right now. This is the weekly, 3 green weekly candles, 3 green soldiers usually is what does indicate a change in reversal, guys. Okay, so RSI back at the median. I do think that we now have room to push up again to another overbought territory, right? We could go all the way to 100 up here, and then that would bring us to approximately 120k, 124-ish k. Again, the total 3 looks like it's ready to break out, guys. I think it's going to be a matter of weeks now, which really all of you guys should be pretty happy with. All of my ETH holders who remembers this chart, right? We now need to reclaim this yellow line here on the macro for Ethereum. And once we do reclaim this yellow macro, then all of this here could have just been a massive bear trap, right? So maybe potentially this could be the bear trap. Again, things can change in a matter of weeks. If we do hit this and then start to roll over again, then we can target our lower levels for Ethereum at that like 1.3k. As I did post on my X, again, if any of you guys want to be up to date with all of my tweets, go and follow the X. The link's in the pinned comment. That's it from me today, guys. I think the bears are about to get wrecked. What do you guys think? All comments are welcome. If you want to support my journey to 12k subs, then make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to see you tomorrow, gang. Peace.